Hey there, this is Michael Hensen. If you give me just a second, I'm going to go ahead and open up. I'm trying to open up, um, QuickTime because I need that. But right now, I'm logged into my ASCAP account, and I wanted to show you how quickly and easily once you have an ASCAP account established, to be able to go ahead and register your works, to be able to not only get paid for a chance at royalties from a sync or licensing opportunity that would be for television or film placement with music, but also when you go and do a live performance now, ASCAP has an app, I believe, and I haven't downloaded it yet, and this has been probably been out now for like 3 years, and I didn't do it immediately. I probably should have, but I really wasn't playing too many shows. But anyway, in short, you can now download the app and then also log in a live performance in your set list and be able to get paid as long as the venue or club that you're at actually is registered with ASCAP. So you can get paid for your live show performance for your your original songs that you perform. So we're going to start with the very first part of this situation. I have a bunch of new songs that I haven't registered yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Um, and what's cool is, see, soon as I come here, I clicked in the writer area, and it is showing my name right away because I've entered it in. But if you haven't logged in a while, or you have an account but you haven't, in other words, like maybe the browser, you just start typing in your name, and it should pull up the actual. In other words, if I start typing my name, it would pull up this actual information. As you can see below, now it's actually pulling up other artists with Michael A. But here's me, so I'm going to select that, and I'm going to put creates both lyrics and musical elements. This is a variety of different things, but you want to select if you're the actual songwriter who's writing the vocal melody and you're creating the guitar part or even piano part. This is what you want to select: composer, author. And here, your share. This used to be different, but now it's 50-50. And I mean, they used to display it differently. And used to say that you had 100% of the writer share and 100% of the publisher share. But ASCAP made it to where it makes sense because the total share of the actual track in which you can get paid for is a total of 100% payout. So this for your writer should be 50% now. And then if you don't have a publisher, you need to establish yourself either with a publisher or you need to create your own publishing account. And a publisher, actually, before, what it was a publisher, if you were a songwriter and you're getting paid 50%, the publisher would come along and provide you with the opportunities. And because they were your publisher, they would take on duties like taking your music and submitting it. If they before had a CD, they would submit it by mail to a company, a film company or television company. Now everything's done by email and even or in direct messaging through social media. So if that's the case, there's no longer a reason to mail. But my only point is, since then the process has changed, and yeah, it's much easier now. So your publisher would take care of those kinds of duties, and I mean other duties too, like helping you sometimes with distribution, and in short, any sense of publishing your music. That's what their responsibility was as a publisher. But now in the digital distribution age, self-publishing tools, connection tools with regard to opportunities like sync for television and film, and then other opportunities like just even plays or Broadway shows. Those things can also be kind of connected and done by yourself as an artist. So you can act as your own publisher. And that's what I mean by you want to think about starting your own publishing account. And you can do that through ASCAP. And now I believe they actually have a fee, but the fee is just a minute amount compared to what it can mean for your career. So I did back a long time ago establish, and I say a long time ago, but I had a studio in 2004, and I think once the studio closed shortly after that, I actually started my own publishing. So, but you're going to select your own publishing account, whoever you're publishing with, and then the share here is going to be also 50%, making a total of the total track share 100%. So now we're going to go to here. Has this work been recorded? Yes, it has. So you got to record now the recording artist. Now, if you're an actual songwriter and you're working with a recording artist, or you're writing this song for a specific artist, you probably want to put that artist here. If you haven't had a designated recording artist and you're a songwriter and you haven't recorded it, you can, like it says, skip this whole area. But we're going to say the sound recording title is actually the same. Release date for this was right around September. Yeah, it's date. So, yeah, so this is 09, and I'd say it's around the 12th, no, 15th of 2020, I think 2020. That's about right. And then here's the IRC number. So this is where it's a little complex, right? So IRC number, where's that at? Well, we're going to go and try and get that. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go to DistroKid because I have an account with DistroKid, but I also have another digital distribution account. But on DistroKid, this is pretty simplified. But now we got 2-point verification, so I got to do that real quick. All right, and we're in the account. So now you just go and click on the title, and if you scroll down, it's around here, so there it is. Right there's your IRC number. Now in any digital distribution console, there should be this provided for you, and that's what would determine whether there's a level of legitimacy. And then see this, there's your UPC number also assigned. So those two numbers are kind of important, and I mean you definitely need them in order to have everything in the administration to go properly. So here's the IRC number. So now we are good with that. Has this work been performed? Yes. So I got to do this again. And the truth is, if I want it to be proper, I should probably, in the actual performer slot, recording artist, I can probably keep that name the same, but this I probably want to keep exactly the same. Is this work intended for commercial film or other product? No, it's not currently. Is this a concert work? Concert in this aspect means orchestral type, I believe, or something like symphonic. So, say complete movement, multi-movement. You don't need to fill that out. Does this work include a sample, if not skip? So if you're a hip-hop artist, and I mean a variety of different music actually includes samples nowadays, but mostly hip-hop and urban music is known to actually utilize samples and sample clearance. So if you have a sample, and if the sample, I think there still is a rule, I think it's like 3 seconds, I'm not sure, but less than 3 seconds of a sample. I could be wrong with that, but I've heard that if it's a shorter length, you don't actually have to fill something like this out if it's the appropriate length. If it actually is over 3 seconds and is part of the movement or song or track, you definitely want to make sure that that's taken care of. Okay, so does this work use public domain elements? That would be a variety of different things probably, and it could, I guess, use other works or even another composition. If you haven't used that, don't worry about it. Do you know the performance time of the work? If not, skip. Well, that's simple enough. We go back here, look at the track itself, and if you can't do it that way, just do it this way. We're going to go to YouTube, our user account. And I'm going to go ahead and search for run. And this ain't giving me it, so I'm going to have to just type it in here, run. And then I think that's the best way to do it, is the title of the song, then the artist name. And it should pull up the actual track. And there's probably a quicker way to find this.
Hey, I'm Kayla, and I'm one of the AI voice.
But we're going to go ahead and skip this. And we're going to go to the very end of the track. There we go. 452. So, I mean, I could have looked at that. There's 318. But anyway, so that's the total duration. Can I relook at that? I just want to make sure it was 452 or 458. 452. All right. So we can close that. And we're going to go back here. And we're going to go, yes. Hours 0, 4, 5, 2. That's it. So now, by clicking submit, I confirm that this work information is above is accurate to the best of my knowledge and agree with my registration of such work is subject to the work registration terms. We're going to go ahead and we can hit save or submit. If you haven't gotten all your information, go ahead and press save, and you can come back and actually edit it before submitting. Right now, I know all this information looks correct, so I'm going to go ahead and submit. And that's it. We're good to go. The work is registered. We now have a work ID number. So if we ever need that in reference to like for sync licensing opportunity or something like that, but even possibly for your live show, you may have to enter this kind of information in your set list for your live show. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much if you check it out.